Well, for today's trade of the day, we're going to be looking at gold today. We had a pretty much a textbook short at about 8:15 this morning. And really the purpose of going through this trade on this chart is really just to show you the importance of trade management. Now, one of the things that you'll notice from this entry, it's a classic swing trade. Let's just move that all the way to the right. Classic entry here in this sort of 1384.7 zone, and the way we manage trades here at Trendsignal is quite straightforward. Particularly if we're trading in line with the trend, we'd be looking for targets to go down to the bottom of this price envelope. First target around that sort of 1381.5 area there, so looking really for about sort of 32, 33 points, something like that, with a risk just above where the market's been. Now that previous rotation here, you really need to give the market a bit of room to breathe there, so you're really looking at stops higher than 1386.5, probably looking around 1387 there, so a pretty decent risk reward on the trade, and you have to give that trade a bit of room. And here's why: because how often do we see this? Very often, if you've got the wrong strategy and the wrong sort of trend analysis, doesn't matter where your stop is, you're going to lose money anyway. But even if you've got the right entries, the wrong stops can still lead to losing money. So what you've got to do is ensure that those stop losses are in the correct places, and we coach you on all of that. But we're going to put a stop above here, 1387. Okay, so let's give it a bit of room. God, look at that. How often do we see that first bar straight against us? You're thinking, oh my God, what a ridiculous trade to take. But it starts to pull back. Well, has another look up there, but it's still lower than where our stop is. We remain in the trade. Down she goes. Now the market starts to pick up that pace, and we're back on side. Got the stop in the wrong place, of course, and you're losing money, and you're probably out of that trade, and you're now scratching your head now at 9:15, thinking, what an absolute moron. But there you go. That's trading, I guess, and it's not just about entries, it's about stops, and it's about knowing when to exit those trades for maximum profits there. Now, we had the confidence to run that trade. Why? Because the trend on gold was down. The 4-hour chart was pointing lower, very easy to identify, and that's why from here the market continued to move to new depths, and we took profits, got out of the trade. Good job we did, because eventually this has happened, of course, over that data, that PPI data at 1:30. Either way, we're not trading over that. But looking back at that chart, looks quite ugly, doesn't it? But you know what? If you've got the right strategy, doesn't matter how ugly the charts look, because you can still make money out of them if you're managing and executing those trades correctly. So what about other trades from today? Well, as far as any sniper trades have done, I like to keep everyone a good bit of information about what we're doing there. It's been very, very light for snipers so far today. I'm putting this through at about 2 p.m, so just after lunch. So far today we've had 5 snipers on dollar CAD, the DAX, FTSE, sterling dollar and dollar Swiss. So far today we've had 4 winners, 1 loser. The 4 winners all moving to a minimum of 20 points, and that dollar Swiss trade there, not a big loser really. Looking at that opportunity there, we got short at about sort of 92, sort of 36, with the stop also about 20 points away. So all in all, plus 60 points for today just on the snipers. Not a lot, but 60 is good. £10 a point, that's 600 quid, and you add in that gold trade as well. You could be best part of a grand up for the day, £10 a point. So significant profits once again, and really quite a low key, but certainly a nice end to the week.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trendsignal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trendsignal website for the latest events and to book your free place.